What could be the final public hearing for Guam's medical marijuana program? Lingering issues with patient privacy rights surfaced once again. This time, a word of caution from a medical cannabis advocate over protecting medical cannabis patients' constitutional rights. Here's more.
One medical cannabis advocate at a public hearing yesterday reiterated the need for Guam's MMJ program to further protect patients from exposure to the federal government.
We need to protect patients, and requiring them to carry around a card when we do not require patients to carry around a card for anything else. We do not carry a card for alcohol. We do not carry a card for opiates. We do not carry a card for morphine. We do not carry a card for anything. Cannabis is treated very differently on a very different standard.
Pelicani says that medical cannabis patients seeking natural therapy should not be targeted, nor should they have their constitutional rights stripped.
We all understand, I think, the situation that we're in with the federal government still classifying it as a Schedule I. Therefore, they would have access to any information that our local governments will keep, including denying constitutional right for an MMJ patient to purchase a gun. We think this is a whole different argument, but I just wanted to state that because I know there was support for mandatory registry cards today.
The issue stems from a Nevada woman, S. Rowan Wilson, who attempted to buy a firearm in 2011 but was denied because she held an MMJ card. According to court documents, Senior District Judge Jed Rakoff agrees that the government's argument against Wilson's is valid mainly because, according to the federal firearm statutes, anyone believed to be using a controlled substance cannot hold a firearm, and marijuana is still considered a controlled substance federally. However, Judge Rakoff did not agree that medical marijuana registry card holders are unlawful drug users or even prone to violence, as the government suggested. In his opinion, he says, quote, "It may be argued that medical marijuana users are less likely to commit violent crimes as they often suffer from debilitating illnesses." He goes on to say by, quote, "citing the link between unlawful drug users and violence in this case. However, the government incorrectly conflates registry card holders with unlawful drug users. Currently, under the proposed rules and regulations, having a registry card for Guam's medical marijuana is optional, and Pelicani wants it to stay that way." Meanwhile, Public Health Director James Gillen, who oversaw the first set of rules and regulations, which were ultimately rejected, says he has concerns with the current legislation.
We have to, at least show DEA and the rest of the feds that we're serious about trying to regulate. But I don't know if this bill does that. It makes it
find some equal ground.
Is working very, very hard to try to get everybody's concerns addressed. And I know that in her heart she really wants this done for the people who are suffering. I get it, but this has not been easy to do. But there's so many other states that have done it. I don't know why we're just not just taking what they do and just doing it the way they do it.
For more on this story and other medical marijuana stories, be sure to log on to our website at pacificnewscenter.com.